In a small office building nestled within the hustle of the city, there was an elderly woman named Ms. Cook who worked at the reception desk. Gentle, wise, and always smiling, she was like the sunshine in the office, brightening even the stormiest days. Young employees often dropped by her desk not only to greet her, but to talk, seek advice, or simply to feel a sense of calm in the chaos of deadlines and targets. One afternoon, after most had gone home, a young man named Michael stayed behind. Curious, he asked, "Ms. Cook, how are you always so happy? Even when people are stressed or rude, you still smile. Don't bad days affect you?" Ms. Cook smiled softly, her eyes full of stories. "You see, dear, life in the office, just like life in general, has its ups and downs. Some days are smooth, some are challenging. But I've learned that joy comes not from what happens around me, but how I choose to see it." Michael looked puzzled. "But what if something really bad happens? How can you still stay happy?" She paused, looking out the window as if recalling a distant memory. "Once, I had a little bookstore with my husband. We weren't rich, but we were happy. Then one day, he fell seriously ill. We didn't have enough money for treatment, and he passed away." Her voice was steady, but full of feeling. "I cried for days. I thought I'd never smile again. But then I realized drowning in sadness wouldn't bring him back. I had to go on, for him and for myself." Michael leaned in. "But how did you do it?" She replied gently, "Every morning, I tell myself, today is a new day. Find one thing to be grateful for. Sometimes it's the sunlight through the blinds, a kind smile from a coworker, or a cup of warm tea. There's always something small to smile about. When bad things happen, I remind myself, this too shall pass. As long as I'm alive, I still have a chance to see the beauty in the world. Happiness is a choice." Michael sat in silence, reflecting. Then he smiled and thanked Ms. Cook. From that day forward, Michael began to shift his perspective. Despite the challenges at work, he started noticing the little joys, a soft breeze from the window, a kind word, a small win. Ms. Cook's story quietly spread throughout the office. Gradually, it became a warmer, more compassionate place. People learned that true happiness isn't about what happens to us. It's about how we choose to respond. Happiness is a choice. No matter how hard life gets, there is always light to be found if we choose to see it.